From the grounds of the CNE, we welcome everyone to Week 12 of the CFL, and the Riders and Argos. Much talked about matchup, Glenn, for obvious reasons. First and foremost, last year's most outstanding player becoming this year's most controversial player in Chad Kelly. But his suspension is over, and the Argos are ready to welcome him back. Watching Harris go to work now in a 2nd and 4 after that gain by Hickson. And he completes that, sitting down nicely. Just his 4th start of the season and his first one in 8 weeks. The fake to Hickson, and looking deep right, and it's caught too. Dante Myers in just his 3rd game with the Riders, and in each of the first 2, he's at 101 yards receiving, and another big catch there for Myers. Getting a couple of carries so far here. 2nd and 6, Argo 46. Quickly off to the right, it is Kian Schaefer-Baker. One of his kicks was returned for a touchdown on the miss by James Letcher, so boy, they need this from him to feel good about it again, and he does pump it through. Brett Lothar, 3 on the board. It's a 2nd and 10 from the Argo 40 as Kelly steps up, and he's throwing a deeper ball down the right, but it's at the Saskatchewan bench, so 2 and out that time for the Argos. They're deeper at quarterback with the experience that Patterson's had, so Frankie Hickson. Oh, Hickson finds a way to keep his feet and keep bursting through. Zoom calls, a little chat with him a couple of days before the game. He's 6 for 7, as you saw. Quickly again, completing it to Myers, who just gets tripped up inside the 15. They got it down to the 13 and a 1st and 10. More heat coming, good protection, end zone look, and a touchdown. Saskatchewan Roughriders. Keyshawn Johnson. And what an impressive drive, being capped off right there with Harris in the green and white. Squinting that right eye now. 2nd and 11. After that loss of 1, Kelly got heat on him. He rolls out to his right, and he does get away. And nearly completes it, but it was a high toss for Mackay Polk. Step or 2. Frankie Hickson, he hasn't lost a step.
No, he hasn't.
1st and 10, though, up near midfield. Trevor Harris with time. Deeper, and it's caught too. It's a Joe. Attempt also from 43 yards away. And Lothar, so far, really atoning nicely after what happened last week at Mosaic. 2nd and long now. Nate from their 16. And with the heat coming, gets rid of it. It's intercepted. Deshaun Amos taking off for the end zone, and Emilus just gets him out of bounds before he can score. He already hit a pick 6 last game 2 weeks ago against the Calgary Stampeders here, and Amos nearly has another pick 6, but as it stands, he has set up the Argos nicely. So they're set up at the 1, though. 1st and goal. Cameron Dukes in at quarterback, keeps it himself, and it's a touchdown, Argonauts. Set up nicely by Deshaun Amos and scored by Cameron Dukes, who started most of the way this season with the Kelly suspension. And the Argos getting on the board with the help of their defense. He has 4 so far this season. He had 8 with Winnipeg. Korsak cautiously heading over a beautiful punt. Doesn't give Grant many options at all as he gets it out around the 33.
Yeah, doesn't say a whole lot, but when he does, the rest of the team listens.
He was limited to only 5 games last year. His season ended early. Kelly, the player in his face, he gets rid of it. He completes it too. He drops it in there for Mackay Polk, and a big 1st down at the X. Yeah, lots of donuts, lots of deep fried food for Delta 2. Partaking on that hit screen. David Unger, and turning it up inside. That was on a 1st down play too, as they work it down a little bit closer now. Deontay McMahon in at running back. 2nd down. Kelly. More pressure coming. He escapes. He takes off inside the 10 and down around the 5-yard line. Just on this 2nd down play. Handing off again. Kadeem Carey. Touchdown, Argos.
Upon automatic review, the ball carrier was down with contact at the 1-yard line. The ball will be placed on the 1-yard line. 3rd down.
So now Cameron Dukes is in. Left side now. Oh, this is close. Did he break the plane? They say no. Could this be a turnover on downs for Saskatchewan? Under a minute to go until halftime, and what a break this would be for the Riders, and what a big play on defense. They got close. They got within a yard, and C.J. Rivas comes up, and he stops Cameron Dukes.
I think they'll look at that and say, okay, they got one. Yeah, they got one.
They got it right. Harris throwing out of his end zone. Oh, and intercepted Coughlin, well, he just takes it in. He was down, but 44 seconds left, and thanks to the Argo defense, they may not be done scoring in this first half.
No question.
Plays by C.J. Rivas we've seen. Just a three-man rush. Kelly has time. He's chucking it to the end zone. Double coverage is there! Touchdown! DeMonte Coxie has it.
Upon automatic review by the command center, the pass was incomplete.
Well, you could see that ball came out as he hit the turf.
So from 36 now, Lirim Hairolau, first field goal try for him as it sails on through.
Got there and threw that, and then well after I left.
Harris flushed out of the pocket, decides to take off, and he does have a good run. This one, the 40-yard attempt, and this one starts heading left, but he tucks it in that left upright. So Lawther gets another one. 3 for 2nd and 4.
Maybe Matthew should race Mill.
There you go. Made for TV event, isn't it? With time, Kelly off to the right for the first down and gets it. That's a little bit easier to execute now in the second down, but they're chasing Kelly. Flushed out to the right. Brian Cox the closest. He gets rid of it. It's caught. DeMonte Coxie has it. That ball had been rocked. So down at the 10, it's a 1st and goal. Quickly down near the 1-yard line.
It was carried.
And it didn't work out. End zone lob nearly intercepted. My goodness, Deontay Williams could have snuffed that one out with a pick, and he knows it. That close in the end zone. Korsak standing in his end zone. It's a 6-point Rider lead. He has punted well, and he's going to the right again. Make it difficult for Grant, and another beautiful punt. They blow it as he had stepped out of bounds. They're just giving Grant no chance at all. The Argo 34, it's a 2nd and 10. Kelly in Toronto. He has time again. He steps up, and he's looking deep, and a flag is out just as he threw it, and it's caught. Big play. Is it coming back? 53 yards, their biggest on the night, as that penalty goes against the Riders. So here we go again, 1st and 10 at the 23.
Got him.
Little pitch back, flea flicker, end zone open! No! So close for Mackay Polk as he waited for the ball to arrive from Kelly on that flea flicker. Well, Adam Korsak's been outstanding keeping it away from Janarian Grant, but there's Hairolau. And that's what he's normally doing, a kicker, but called into duty to do the punting tonight. But he, once again, makes it, it's a 3-point game, just as it, and they're being very careful with him. Put him on the 6. He missed a lot of action, but back and really effective last week.
There he goes. There he goes.
Here comes Janarian Grant. Couldn't keep him on hold the whole time. A flag comes out. Korsak was the one trying to wrestle him down as he got away from that. But the biggest return in this game, and it belongs to Janarian Grant.
A father figure to all the players he coached.
Chad Kelly, it's caught. It's down inside the 5. That's Tavares Daniel. So here we go again with the Argos. 2nd down and goal. Kelly keeps again. He's going back, keeps on his feet, and he does not get into the end zone. And look who it is, C.J. Rivas, again with a big defensive play. It's 3rd and goal now, Saskatchewan 1. Can the Argos finally score a touchdown in these situations? Kadeem Carey, they're pushing back.
Didn't get there.
They're not signaling touchdown. Could this be another turnover on downs? Spearheaded by Saskatchewan's defense near the goal line. The 3rd time in this game on a 3rd and goal, and the Argos end up with nothing. The Argos have certainly had their chances to score points and take the lead. Just haven't been able to do so, and they're going to have it in good position here at midfield for, that's Deontay McMahon after a 46-yard punt by Adam Korsak. The Argos have reason to think they should be well ahead in this game, but they're not. They're trailing. And there's another quick one from Chad Kelly right at the 25 and a 1st and 10 for Chad Kelly. Taking the handoff, throwing it off to the right. Janarian Grant, he spins around and he makes something out of this. Now they need something to show for all this offense they've had in the second half. Lirim Hairolau, And puts that one through. It's a Labor Day matchup in Regina. That one always in Winnipeg, the Banjo Bowl. September 7th. Here's Trevor Harris. Open receiver 2. Who keeps going? That's Samuel Emelis. Oh my goodness. And the way he was tackled, good to see him get right back up and jog. With Adam Korsak to put it down. Lother. And through it goes. Bottom line is he's 4 for 4. And the Riders lead again. 3 times denied. From the 37 and a 1st and 10. There's a deep look down the left. Coverage is there. It's intercepted. Marcus Sayles has it in his hands for his 2nd interception. It comes up. Another pick, another turnover for Saskatchewan. And topped off with a penalty as well for face masking. And that one goes Deontay McMahon's way inside the 25. McMahon. And up to the 30 and a little bit across. 2nd and 6, the 35. It's caught. It's a 1st down. It's David Unger in this game. 1:44 in the clock, and they need 15 to keep it going. Here we go. 3-man rush. The Riders drop back. Kelly looking for that 1st down. It's caught, and they do have it. Unger, the reliable receiver for the Argos in this drive, has the catch. Hiralahu made some clutch kicks for the Argos in his return to the CFL this year. This is to tie the game. And it started left, but it went back, splits the uprights. 19-19, 1:02 on the clock. Argos, you're right. They'd be licking their chops. Here we go. Big 1st down. Harris. Oh, they got him. He barely stays out of the end zone. But as it stands, Harris did go down just outside the end zone. Ralph Hawley getting to Trevor Harris. The Riders backed up to their end zone. If they have to punt, from deep in their own zone. Harris again. It's almost caught. Had a receiver in traffic, in a crowd there. So they will indeed have to punt from their end zone. Korsak very deep.
Try and run it down. Well, they don't.
25 seconds. And Grant has it. They're in range. Get it down to the 36. Clock ticking down to 0. Final play for the walk-off Argo win. Hiralahu heading left.
Missed it.
It heads out, but it's a single point, and it doesn't matter. He kicked it far enough, didn't get the field goal, but the Argos do get the win. And that was their 1st lead in this game. And it comes right on the final play.